What's up, everyone? South Florida Bourbon Guy here. Another daily bit from the barrel today. Just some fun facts about the Woodford Distillery. If you've ever been up to Kentucky, again, there's so many great distilleries to visit, but this one is awesome. When you're driving to the distillery, it's just driving through rolling hills, beautiful landscape, horses all around. I mean, when I think of Kentucky, I think about, the drive to Woodford Distillery. So I just want to give you some fun facts about the distillery, about the product. Actually, this is one of the first bottles of bourbon that I've ever tried years and years and years ago. Not the double oaked, just the regular Woodford Reserve. And then you know what? I just wasn't a big fan at the time. And then came along this double oaked, and then came along the double oaked, and I tried both of them, and I fell in love with it. This is one of my favorite bottles in my collection. Can't get enough of it. Again, it's just a very smooth. I love the way that the flavors in this, just the way it was made from start to finish, from grain to glass, right? So let's talk a little bit about the distillery. Well, the cool thing is, if you like history like me, this is the second oldest distillery in Kentucky, second behind Buffalo Trace. They started distilling on site at 1812. They built their structure at 1838, around that time, and they've been distilling there ever since. They've got their own county, Woodford County, Kentucky. I mean, how awesome is that? That's basically where they do their distillation. Chris Morris and Elizabeth McCall are currently the master distillers there. If you've been to the distillery, they've got just an absolute amazing gift shop, floor to the ceiling with all of their bottles. It's beautiful. Just a really nice feel. And again, you're not going to go wrong with a distillery tour there. They use a very unique fermentation bin. I'm going to try to grab a picture of it, but they use a cypress fermentation tank. They have a very long fermentation process that's different than a lot of different distilleries, but that's how they get their distinctive flavor profile specifically at Woodford Reserve. They also use a traditional copper pot still. I've posted pictures before in previous videos. I'm going to grab another one for this video. I always think it looks like something out of Willy Wonka factory with a big gooseneck, but I love it. You can take pictures again during the distillery tour, so that's something that's a little different than seeing those long cylindrical column stills. They have a barrel aging principle where they basically rotate their barrels in a warehouse every so often, every few months, to basically maintain the different fluctuations in Kentucky and the weather. So anyways, a little bit about the Woodford Reserve Distillery. Thanks for following South Florida Bourbon Guy.